So I have a question. I'm not trying to be mean. If you want to call in, call in. If you want to pontificate on it, feel free. Sometimes, and I think I'm going to combine the two. Sometimes white people say and do things that literally drive me up a wall. And I think it's unfortunate because they don't really grasp or understand what it is they're saying. And it's not that it's offensive. It's just insensitive. So, comments people make tend to make me feel some kind of way. Statements that are made that they don't really think mean anything, but they have a double meaning. Stuff like, hey, Jason, you should get over it. Like something will happen and so everybody's upset, and their answer to it is, well, you should get over it. Like toughen up. Or something happens and you hear about it or you're discussing it and they'll say, it's not that big of a deal. So is that a pattern of disrespect or a pattern of just not being able to understand a different way of looking at the world? I've never understood that. Some of the ones that I've been told, you're different. What does that even mean? Like you expect all black people to be dumb or stupid or ignorant or criminal or well, like what does that, put that in context for me. You're different. All my friends are like me. Educated, got a job or retired, travel, do things. Why is that an anomaly? Like, why are people shocked that when you talk about traveling or going somewhere, I sat in a meeting once where the person looked at me like, what? Martha's Vineyard? Kennebunkport, Maine? Washington, D.C.? The Gulf? Mexico? Cancun? Like you're crazy or something. Like I would never expect you to have gone anywhere like that because only certain, like what is that? What is that? Oh, you're different. Or the mainstream one, right? Why do you have to talk about race? But why are you so bothered by it? What is that? And by the way, the heating and cooling guy just came in. It's cold. He's like, oh, it's only 69 degrees. Dude, you wearing a jacket. It's freezing in here. But anyway, I digress. How does it feel? I got to ask this question. 833-212-1017. If you are brave, open-minded, flexible, transparent, and white, can you answer this question? Why? Or let me rephrase that. How does it feel? And this is a loaded question, so I'm just letting you know up front. How does it feel to be from a race where every single thing you think, act, say, do, and believe is supposed to be correct, and therefore everybody who's different is wrong? Like, I don't understand that. Why does the world revolve around white people? And I'm not saying that in a racist sense, but why? Why is it that there's this assumption that the way that you think is the right way and everybody else is wrong? Everybody's culture is wrong, and you hide behind being American. You should be American. Now, on a side note, did I think it was trash what ESPN did when they didn't play during the Notre Dame game when people were shouting USA and they did the national anthem, that they didn't play it on ESPN? I thought that was trash. But that being said, let's not get stuck into this American culture, because American culture is white male dominated. And I don't care what anybody says. It's white male dominated. The problem I have with that is that every other culture steals everything from black people and pretends like it's theirs and then says it's theirs. And that's a problem. Anybody dare to call to answer that question? How does it feel to be from a race that perceives itself as perfect? And that the world, other countries, should bow down to America. Now, granted, America's great. Got to give it to them. America's great. I've done great here. I've done phenomenal here. But is it all that? Where other people lose so you can win, so the world looks like you. 833-212-1017 is the number. I'm confused how you're right about everything. Everybody else is wrong.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the